Hi students. So previous tutorial I will show you the sofa model and I am continuing from that onwards in the second part of this tutorial. Okay. So I am scaling as per the reference image. So I need to make the back portion and the pillow is remaining. So for that I will show you some other technique tools, the easier techniques. So that will help you to create different detail modeling with much easier technical tools. So first of all, you need to create the proper lines according to the reference. So there is a hole you will find out in the background, the back portion of a sofa reference. So you need to create the lines as per the reference. So for that, I will check it in the parameters in the length and height segment. The lines, how much you need to make it before converting into a poly. That is easier for you. Okay. So only the one thing. So you need to practice. Maybe you will find out difficult if you do the directly this model. Maybe you will find out difficult to finalize the model. So once you keep on the practice and once you spending the time in front of a system, then automatically you will find out easier to create this kind of model. So it's not the big difficult one. It's depend on the practice and the way we use the technical tools. So I created the maximum lines I needed to get that shape. Then only I'm going to convert that portion into a polygon. Okay, so okay, you need to create the lines in between. So I need the lines on that position. Okay, so okay, you need to create the lines in between. So I need the lines on that position. According those holes are there in that the back side of that sofa. So for that I'm edging, I'm making the vertex according to the hole position. Then I will do the chamfer option. and careful while creating in between lines. Because we need the lines only how much needed as per the design. So don't create much lines. This tutorial will help you to understand the box modeling, using the polygon modeling. Okay, I'm selecting the vertex as per the design. So still I have pending the pillow portion, so I will do it once I finish this portion, then I will go to the pillow portion. So we can make it different kind of a designs using the different kind of a technical. Why? Because we have the different kind of technical tools to create different kind of models, not using the same polygon model. So some kind of a 3D modeling like say with the plastic shape, we can make it uh, in the help of spline modeling. So creating this spline model, then we converting this spline into a poly, then we can work on a poly. So no need to work in those positions with the polygon only. So we can use other technicals. And one more thing, so if you working while working with the polygon modeling, if you problem with the back face, so for that we have an option, the back face color. So once you select the polygon model, then you go to the layer editor. Okay, so in the layer editor, there is an option, left mouse button, the properties. There is an option name called backface color. Once you click on that backface color, then you will find out easily working in viewport. So here I am not it, but you can use the techniques, the backface color. And another technique I said you previously. So here I am using the alt text only. So there is X-ray, means we can visible the back portion. Okay, here I selected those vertex and then chamfer. Then you will find out, then you got the proper shape. So later what I have to do, I need to select those faces and extrude inside. So that is I need to do in the next. So here maybe you will find out some kind of an issues because of the edges not while creating in between lines. We must select the proper the surrounding lines. That is what the getting problem with that mesh. Okay, so once we convert into a smooth, so you need to select those faces and extrude inside. See, now you got the shape. But once you work with the polygon, you need to be careful because we got the problem with the lines. You need to select the properly the surrounding lines. Then you won't get the problems. So right now I need to work on the starting position. But I've done the model, so I need to work more on that object because once you do the smooth shape, so you won't get the proper shape. So next I will work on the pillow. So it's an easier polygon technique. And another option of creating pillow with some cloth option. So that time I will explain uh, in some other tutorial. That time I will explain you pillow with the curtain modeling and some other cloth modeling. So we can animate automatically. So that time we need an high mesh. Okay, so that tutorial I will explain in the future coming tutorials. So this is the basic technique of creating pillow model. So you need to move the vertex. Getting the basic shape, you need to move the vertex first. I think so. You need to move the vertex properly. Don't select because you need to careful while selecting because once you selecting the vertex and mistakenly the back or some other vertex is selected together. That time once you moving that vertex and other vertex moving together with this vertex, so you will find out problem in later. So that time while selecting the vertexes, you need to be very careful. So you'll find out how the shape got changed while moving the vertex. So you need to scale that vertex. Right now we can check with the nubs toggle, so you got the shape or not, but still not. Why? There is no edge lines. So you need to select the edge lines. So you need to select those sharp, uh, those lines is needed to get this smoother shape. So you'll find out once you do the changes in moving vertex or creating in between lines. So in nerve toggle you will find out the shape changes. So that is one of the better option in polygon modeling. While doing changes in vertex or edge, in nerve toggle you will find out the shape changes. Okay, and place it where is the reference image. According to the reference image, you can place the pillow. And if you're getting with the problem, because I am switch off the grid, once you start getting the problem with the grid line, you can off it the grid line. So it is better one to work in viewport. Okay, I place one pillow on that position, and again, so what I need to do, I need to mirror the object to the minus x. For example, the object is my x-axis. I need same in minus x. Okay, no, there is a wrong one. So you need to mirror then x. Okay. So right now we got the same thing. And I need some welding option to the starting object. Okay, so you can check it with the bottom portion. There is a problem with some vertexes. So you can make it proper. So that is what I'm telling you. While selecting the vertex, be careful. Once you start with the model, maybe you'll find out difficult. So what I need to do next? So I need to attach the other object together. Then what I need to do, I need to weld the in between lines together. Attach it. From the next tutorial, I will give you some other modeling technical tools. Then once we finalize the detail and advanced 3D modeling related to the interior and exterior design, then we can go through the texturing part with the basic 3ds Max texturing plus the V-Ray material texturing and all the technical tools I will explain in the coming tutorials. And one more thing, so while creating the lines, while attaching the vertexes, first of all you need to scale in between the lines and weld also. And while increasing the values, check it with the line properly, otherwise one vertex merging to the other 2 3 vertexes. Okay, then so right now there is no problem. Okay, now the object got weld. And another, the bottom portion of that leg, the wooden leg portion, that one you need to work with this thing, the curve, creating the curve and on that portion. Okay, create the shape first, because the image is hiding the vertex, that is what not visible here, so I will make it forward, that curve. Okay, oh okay, so we got the shape, but the thing is we are not made smooth in both the parameter down, but here also you can make it once you selecting the vertex and make it the Bezier option. So you can make it in the start itself. No need to modify the Bezier option. So you need to make it in the start, creating using the smooth in both in the parameter. Okay, so you got the wooden portion, the bottom of that sofa leg. Then you can copy it to the other side also, four side. The four corners you need a similar object. So for that you need to duplicate the object to the left and right and front and back. Okay, so you need to create the line in the edge in the edge line, because once you need any basic kind of the smoother shape, see there is a problem while welding. So that you need to select that object and you need to delete, make it from the beginning, the weld option, because you're facing with the okay x-axis. So you can practice the similar kind of reference image from Google. You can take it the reference image and you can practice the different kind of this kind of model. So no need to go for the tougher ones. We can start from the basic kind of things. Also, while welding, check it out how much the value is needed in the option box. Otherwise, that one vertex going to weld with or attach with other 2-3 vertexes. Why creating the line in the end of an object or bottom? Because we need the shape. So you'll find out slowly once you're creating the edges and then making the now toggle, the smooth option, then you will come to know the proper shape changing. You need to copy the bottom one to other side also. The similar kind of reference you can take it from the Google and you can start working on it. So until unless if you are not perfect with the 3D modeling, so we are unable to go the texturing portion because we need to be a perfect in 3D modeling first. So this is the modeling portion. Then we can go through the texturing, lighting, rendering, and converting the final project. And one more thing, so you can the check out with the material editor, taking the basic materials, that also you can use it. Okay, go through the material editor and take any material and drag and drop to the object. Then diffuse, you can check it with any kind of a color matching to the reference. It's only color, not a texturing portion, just a basic color to an object. Okay, so I hope you understand the technical tools related to the sofa and you can make it, you can start working with this kind of a 3D model. Okay. So you understand the basic color changing in the material editor. Okay, so in the next tutorial, I will explain much about 3D modeling and some other tools which help you to understand the modeling easier. So you won't feel the modeling is difficult. It's easier only when you understand the proper tool set.